We are back.
Wow, what a marvelous job. I can almost see myself in those teeth. We need to put on some molar bands to anchor the braces. They circle the whole tooth and have a hook on the outside of the tooth. Slip the molar band over the tooth. We'll cement it into place later. Great. Now we can start putting the bonded brackets on the rest of the teeth. We've placed a lip guard over the teeth to give us room to work. Let's rinse off the teeth. Can you spray them with water? I run the suction to remove the water. Let's spray some air to get the teeth nice and dry. Can you handle that for me?
Hold on. There we go.
With the teeth dry, we'll now put a small amount of bonding agent on the teeth. Wipe a little
Excuse me.
bonder on each one. We let the bonder dry for a minute or two so that it is sticky. Then we place a bonded bracket onto it.
Look at my lips. Bad.
I will scrape off the excess bonding agent with a dental pick. Now use a curing light to harden the bonding agent under the brackets. Click to turn on the curing light. Great job! Now I'll put the bonded brackets on the rest of the teeth. There we are. While I was at it, I readjusted the molar bands and cemented them. We're ready to place the arch wires. The arch wire is a thin wire that connects all of the teeth by going through each bracket. Let's slip the wire into the brackets of the bands on the molars. Move the wire to the mouth to put it in place. Good job. We do not want the wires to poke our patient, so now that they are all snapped into place, I'll reduce the ends by clipping them off with pliers. And there we are. The arch wire is in place. Now we'll use elastic ligatures to make sure the arch wire does not fall out of the band. The ligatures are little rubber bands we snap over the front of the bonded bracket using a different pair of dental pliers. Now you try. Place the ligature over the brackets indicated.
Ew, why does that sound like that?
And with the last ligature in place, our patient is done for today. In the next few days, she might experience some initial discomfort. She should plan on eating soft foods and taking over-the-counter pain relievers if needed. Orthodontic wax can also relieve discomfort. If there is a real problem, she can always call the orthodontist. It is important to take more time brushing and flossing when you have braces, as food can get lodged between the wires and the teeth. Our patient will have regular appointments about once a month for the next 6 months, and then space them out after that. The treatment usually takes about 1 year with braces, and then additional time with a retainer. The true length will vary by patient. She might also need additional equipment such as elastic bands, coil springs, or headgear. We will not know until we see how she responds to the braces. There you have it. The braces are in place, and our patient is on the way to a beautiful straight smile. Thanks for coming by Surgery Squad. Why not check out one of our other procedures here on surgerysquad.com?
First, let me see how much time I have left. Okay, let's do... Hold on 1 second. Okay, I would like to see what happened to me when I got my crown back here. I've always searched and stuff, and I didn't know what happened, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play what happened. It's oral surgery. Here we go again with the slow loading. I will get back to you guys. I'm gonna pause it, and then I'll get back to you. I'll unpause the recording once it's done loading. No. All right.
Dr. Jeff, and I'll be assisting you with this procedure today. A dental crown is a tooth-shaped cap that is used not only to restore the strength and functionality of a tooth, but can also improve its overall appearance. Before we begin, let's review the types of crowns used in dentistry. First up, temporary crowns. Temporary crowns are placed over a patient's tooth while they wait for their permanent crown. They're usually prefabricated and made of plastic or stainless steel. A patient's permanent crown can be all metal, porcelain fused to metal, all porcelain, or all ceramic, each with their own advantages and disadvantages. Click on the different types of crowns to learn more about them. Our patient came in today with a broken tooth, courtesy of a freak softball accident, and we get the rewarding task of placing a crown in. If you haven't noticed already, it's one of their lower front teeth, tooth 23. Let's review what we're going to do today. To begin, we'll numb the tooth, then shape it, take impressions for our dental lab, place a temporary crown, and determine the shade of the tooth. When our patient returns for their next appointment, we'll place their permanent crown. Now, let's put on our gloves and get down to business. First, place some topical numbing gel on the injection site. This will alleviate any pain or discomfort Now we need to inject the local anesthetic. After it has taken effect, the area around the tooth and the patient's lower lip should be numb for a few hours. Inject the local anesthetic into the patient's gums, just below the tooth we'll be working on.
Well, it's going to go in 19 seconds, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.